Hey y'all, peace y'all. So I know you've seen the title. We're going to talk about 2 reasons you are not showing up consistently in your business. And I'm going to give you, I'm going to give you some things that you can look at to decide if that's you. So the 2 reasons: you don't believe in yourself or you don't trust yourself. I know, and you may be saying, well, I do believe in me and I do trust me. If you believed in you and you trusted you, you would be showing up. And I'm going to put that down and try not to drop this. First, if you believed in yourself, you wouldn't doubt yourself. You would actually no longer allow your brain to trick you into doubting that that's not going to work. It didn't work last time. Why would it work now? Oh, and I don't want to drop my tea. The second one is you show up with confidence. You show up knowing who you are, whose you are, and owning your stuff. So peace, y'all. Peace, peace, peace. And the thing is, you can also use this not just for business, but you can use this even in life. The third one is going to be you have faith in your work. You know that what you do is not only helping people get results, but it has helped you get results. And you see it all happening and forming. And what is faith? Willing to go the mile, willing to believe, right? When you don't see that end result. But when you know that you know that you know, you have faith and realize that regardless of what it is that I'm doing, it may seem as if it's not working, but you have faith in it. You know that it has to work and it has to happen. Now, when it comes to trusting, you make decisions with ease. You don't feel like you have to think so long on it or it's going to take forever, or you don't continuously go back and forth. Why? Because you trust yourself. You trust you. Another thing for trust is you don't feel guilty about choosing self-love. You don't feel guilty about putting yourself first before other people. Because I remember Lisa Nichols saying that, oh, you all hold up. I remember Lisa Nichols saying, when you love yourself, and loving yourself is actually showing other people how to love you, showing people how to treat you. Third, when it comes to trust, you don't feel guilty about setting boundaries by cutting cords, cutting off relationships, choosing not to work with someone just because they're paying you, and you trust yourself. You trust that what you're deciding, the decisions that you're making are what needs to be done. Pieces, peace, peace, peace. I love you. And third, when it comes to trust, is you don't look at your past lessons as failures. You embrace those failures, right? Because I don't call them failures. I really do consider them to be lessons, because you're willing to realize that I'm going to learn, or I've learned something from this, and I can use that to put more into the work that I'm doing, to put more into myself, and I can use that to get better. When you believe in yourself and when you choose to trust yourself, you'll know that you do those things because, again, going back through them, you don't doubt who you are. You don't feel unconfident in the work that you do. You don't doubt that they're not going to get you, because you realize my people get me. My people aren't going to complain, and there will be those that will complain. I remember not believing in myself, and I'll say a point when I didn't believe in, hold up, y'all. I had a coach that wanted to work with me. And she was a coach for someone that worked with Oprah. I don't remember what the person did for Oprah. I have no idea, but I love Oprah. And I was just like, yes. And I remember her telling me that I could charge $250 for consultations when it comes to talking about herbs, because there's people out there that would pay for it. And I'm all excited, like, oh my goodness, like this is what I do. Like I can do this without being paid for it. Got all excited. We scheduled an appointment. I canceled it. I canceled the appointment. And all day I could tell myself, well, I believe in what I do because this is what I do. And this is what we talk about just for the hell of it. This is what we share just for the hell of it. But evidently I didn't believe in me enough to show up. And then the bonus I'm going to give you on two, so it'll turn into 3 reasons why you're not showing up consistent in your business. And again, you can use this for life. You're a fraud. You don't have the results. You're not getting people the results. Or you don't really love what you're doing. You may just be doing it because the money is good. And at the end of the day, the money could be good, but you're not going to enjoy what you do. You're really not going to be happy. You're really not going to be joyful. And I'm not saying that money doesn't provide an ease. Money is a tool that we use. And I'm saying for me, it's a tool that I use because I like to study. I like to be able to invest in me. And I like to buy the things that I want to buy when I buy them. So hopefully you are able to take those 2 things and look at yourself. Do you believe in you? Do you trust you? How do you know when you believe in yourself? How do you know when you trust yourself? You show up not knowing what the end result, not the fact of not knowing what the end result will be, not knowing what's going to go on through the middle to get you to that end result. So I love you. I hope that you got something from that. Make sure you comment down below. Tell me what you think. Even if you're saying that's not true, I still want to hear about it. Just realizing your response and you deciding to show up is going to help the next person move along and put trusting and loving yourself at the forefront, because who else is going to show people how to love you, how to work with you, what your boundaries are, what you'll go for. I used to believe that it was my job to make people do the work. Like, I really believed that. Like, if they don't do the work, that's my fault. It couldn't be my fault, because if I'm showing up, not only sharing with you what I think works, but I'm showing up, showing you what works. I'm showing up, showing you what has worked for past people or people now, and then you decide to not do the work, that wasn't my fault. That's someone else's fault. So I love you. Peace. I'll see you later. Oh, and if that's something that you're dealing with, message me. I'm going to do 2 free consultations for the next 2 people. 2 free consultations. Take that back. Don't listen to what I'm saying. Don't listen to that part. That part was not right. I'm going to give a consultation to the next 2 people that message me, and they're free consultations. So, of course, I'm going to share how you could work with me, but even if you choose not to work with me, you'll be able to leave with more clarity, more focus, and more direction. Love you.